This is Viking TV.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's see what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get a debit card, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really...
Helpful?
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O, with a tick tick here and a tick tick there, here a tick, there a tick, everywhere a tick tick. Old MacDonald.
If old MacDonald had a farm today, he'd have a Coyote tractor on it for sure. Test drive one at your local Coyote dealer.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw over the low price cars.
What the? All right. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw over the low price cars.
And we're back here in Poto for game number 2 on Viking TV between the Carl Albert State College Lady Vikings and the Arkansas State University at Mountain Home Lady Trail Blazers. The Lady Vikings won game 1, 9-1 in 6 innings. And are looking for the sweep here on sophomore day. Again, the weather, if you were with us in game 1, we've had a little bit of every season, it seems like, out here. The sun is out one inning, then we'll get into clouds. And when we left home back in Sallisaw, it was about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than it is down here. And all the camera guys, everybody stopped and got sweatshirts, and we're ready for cooler weather. As we get down here, it's hot. So, thankfully, if you know me, I have a complete wardrobe for every season of my vehicle, so I was good to go. But I tell you what, they're having some lengthy discussions at home plate before the start of these games. I have to ask Coach Watson what they were talking about. Right now the wind is blowing towards us, but it's not real bad right now. Other than there was one inning where it almost took the 10 away, which we've buckled down with some straps. It's been a pretty nice afternoon. Again, we were expecting, if you looked at the forecast a couple days ago, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to get these in. They moved the times up an hour. It's supposed to have been 3 and 5 to 2 and 4. And I tell you what, it's actually turned out to be a pretty nice day for softball. Katie Bailey is going to be in the circle for the Lady Vikings. Sydney Bryans will lead off for the Lady Trailblazers. Behind the plate is Tessa York. Issa Rae is over at third base. Trying to get everybody here situated. I think we're finally about to get underway here. It's been the first game ended so quick. They had almost an hour, and it's just kind of a more relaxed atmosphere here in game number 2. I'm assuming that the Lady Trailblazers will be making the trip back to Mountain Home tonight. Good 3 hours from here. And we are underway. Sydney Ryans will lead off. Jesse Latham is on deck. So Bailey is ready to go. It's going to be a swing right back to Katie. She'll throw it over to first, and there's one gone. Strike one. In their first strike, 0-2. That's going to be fouled out of play into the dugout. Luckily, everybody's okay. That's in the dirt. Good job by York to reel that one in, 1-2. Gonna be a hit over to Ray. She'll throw it over to first, and there's two gone. That's Rayleigh Allison over there at first base for game 2. Brings up Ashley Early. Misses, 1-0. Little high, 2-0. Foul, out of play, 2-1 will be the count. That's going to be hit deep into right field, and it's not far enough, and that'll be 3 out. So we head to the bottom of the first. No hits, no runs. Scoreless on Viking TV.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's see what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get a debit card, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
Helpful?
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw over the low price cars.
What the? All right. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
This is Viking TV.
We're back here in Poto. Lady Vikings will lead off with number 13, Michaela Dodds. In the circle for the Lady Trailblazers will be number 24, Sydney Beans. Excuse me, Brian's. Sorry, I left my bifocals at home. Font's too small. Outside, 2-0. Outside. And that's going to be a walk on 4 pitches. Brings up number 12, Delaney Willoughby, in second base. And therefore a strike. So runner at first, no outs here in the bottom of the first. Swing, that's going to be out of play. 0-2's the count. Inside, runner's going to steal the base, steal second base, and so we got a runner in scoring position with no outs. It's going to be foul, 1-2. Misses, 2-2. That's in the dirt. It's going to be another steal for Dodds, over to third. And so we got a runner at third with no outs. And a full count. Ooh, gonna be a hit by pitch. And that'll put runners at the corners and bring up Tessa York, the catcher. That's behind the catcher, and they're going to be not in time. Dodds will score, and it's 1-0 Lady Vikings, and Willoughby, Willoughby goes over to second, and now York has a runner in scoring position with no outs and a 1-0 count. Low. 2-0 count, no outs. 1-0 Lady Vikings. Runner at second is Willoughby. That's going to be hit high and deep, but not far enough. And that's the first out. And that was Madison Goodman out in right field. That's going to be behind the catcher, a wild pitch, and a runner will advance to third. As Katie Bailey comes to the plate. 1-0 count, 1 out, runner at third. That's outside, 2-0. Little high, 3-0. And that'll be a walk. Second walk of the inning. Brings up Issa Rae, playing third base in this game. On deck is Cheyenne Miller. That's going to be behind the plate, and time is there, and they get her at home. So that's the second out. In their first strike. So runner still at second. That's going to be crushed in the right center field. Oh, it will bounce off the fence. 1 run will score. And I think it's going to be a stand-up double for Issa Rae. And it's 2-0 Lady Vikings. Brings up Cheyenne Miller. Two outs, runner at second, 2-0 Lady Vikings. And I think the scoreboard had a little malfunction. There it goes. That's a strike. No, it's going to be into center field. Ray is going to hold up, so we'll have runners at the corners with 2 out. Is it Charlie Taylor, number 20? Throw back down to third, but back in time is Ray. That's in the dirt. Looking for a stolen base. They got it. So we got runners at second and third, 2 outs. Stolen base by Miller. That's a little high, 3-0. That's going to be through the gap between third and short. Another run will score, and this will be an RBI single for Charlie Taylor. That makes it 3-0. Shaylee Gilkey comes to the plate. Looking to steal, they get it. So runners at second and third. Still 2 outs. That's going to be behind home plate. Another run will score off a wild pitch. That's Cheyenne Miller, and it's 4-0. Every time I see the umpire cleaning the plate off, it reminds me of that movie with Leslie Nielsen in it, where he starts off with like the little brush and he breaks out the vacuum cleaner, and then he's got like the whole broom. Good times. That's going to be right to first, and that will end the inning. But the Lady Vikings plate 4. We head to the second, 4-0 on Viking TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu. There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
You're watching Viking TV. Go Vikes.
4-0 Carl Albert State College. Here as we head to the top of the second inning. Callie Dunn will be at the plate. That's going to be lined down the first base line, out of play. One and one. Ooh, it's going to be a hit by a pitch. That'll put a runner over at first. Bring up number 14, Tinley Williams. It's a bunt. Oh, it's a good bunt right to Bailey. She tags him out, and there's one gone, but advances the runner over to second. And brings up Kylie Hodge. Strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. That's a little high. One and two, one out here in the top of the second. Runner is at second. A little high, 2-2. Foul back out of play. Does not hit any vehicles, so that's good. 2-2. That's going to be hit into right field. But over there to make the grab. Shaylee Gilkey, and there's 2 gone. Runner will have to stay at second. Madison Goodman playing right field. We're going to have a timeout here. Strike one. In the dirt, 1-1. Foul and out of play, 1-2. 1-2, 2 outs here in the top of the second. 4-0 Lady Vikings in front. Misses 2-2. That's low, full count. That's going to be a walk. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. Swing, foul, out of play. Not trying to curse us, but the skies are darkening out towards right field. That's a strike. 0-1 or 0-2, excuse me. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So a couple of base runners left, but we head to the bottom of the second, 4-0 on Viking TV.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
This is Viking TV. Go Vikes.
We head to the bottom of the second, 4-0 Lady Vikings lead. Rachel Dismute will come to the plate. Wind almost got me there. Again, this game too, a lot more laid back, relaxed than that first game. That's a strike. Outside, 1-1. That's high. 2-1. That's high as well. Three and one's the count. Gets in there for a strike. We have another full count. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And there's one down. Brings up Michaela Dodds. She walked her first at bat and scored. Tries to bunt it and cannot get it to go down, so it's 0-1. Low and away, 1-1. Two and one, that was a little high. In the dirt, 3-1. She got behind 3-1 the last batter and ended up with a strikeout, so. Swing and a miss, full count again. That's going to be a walk. And brings up Delaney Willoughby. She got hit by a pitch, her first at bat. It was thrown out at home. Trying to score. That's going to be down the third base line. It will get into the outfield. Nice footwork and field vision by Dodge. She gets over to third, and Willoughby's in there with a double. So runners at second and third with one out. Brings up Tessa York. Still just one out here in the bottom of the second. Outside. Oh, that's going to be a hit into the gap in left center field. One run will score, two runs will score. It's off the fence. It'll be a 2 RBI double by Tessa York. As Willoughby and Dodge cross the plate, and it makes it 6-0. Brings up Katie Bailey. The umpire going to his book for something. Pardon me with the sneeze, but the dust is flying around up here. Bailey with the runner at second, backside of the bunt, and takes the ball 1-0. Actually, I like to say it caught the corner, 0-1. Good pitch by Bryants. Inside, got the inside corner, 0-2, so quickly ahead in the count. That's going to be hit high to left field. Let's see, it's going to be foul, but left fielder's not able to get there in time, as I almost tripped over my own headset trying to stand up. A little out of my field of vision here. Oh and 2, just one out here in the bottom of the second. Outside 1-2. Bailey just gets a hold of that one, but it's foul and out of play. That one's also foul. Oh, bounces off. Oh, hit somebody's truck, but hit the windshield, and I don't think it did any damage. That's the ball outside. Full count, 3-2. Issa Rae's on deck, again, just one out, runner at second. That's going to be hit in the left field, but not enough room for the tag, so a battle at bat for Katie Bailey, but it ends with a flyout. Brings up Issa Rae. She had an RBI double. Her last at bat. Can use another one of those here. That's going to be hit in the right field, and it will be caught. So that will end the inning. But a couple more runs for the Lady Vikings. They lead 6-0 after 2 here on Viking TV.
Only at your local True Value.
You're watching Viking TV.
We're back here in Poto. 6-0 Lady Vikings lead. I don't know what's going on, but the umpire has had his little book out the entire time here. We've been on break. Well, somebody batted out of order. They didn't according to my lineup, but mine's not the official one, so. We're going to have a pitching change for Carl Albert. Number 19, Allie Ernie steps to the circle. again, this second game is just really laid back, taking their time. The weather's holding off, so they got all the time in the world. So Bailey goes over to first. And I think we're finally ready to get underway here. Cheyenne Merkel comes to the plate. Low one in the dirt, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Missed again, 3-0. That's a strike, 3-1. That's fouling out of play. Jumps the creek. And it's a full count. That's going to be foul out of play as well. Stay full. As the sun pops back out from behind the clouds. Going to be a chopper over to Ray. Over to first to Bailey. And there's one gone. A hard fought at bat for Merkel, but again, ends with a ground out. Brings up the pitcher, Sydney Bryans. Grounded out her first at bat. High and away, 1-0. High and away again, 2-0. Allie trying to find her rhythm here. Her first inning of work. Top of the third, one out, 6-0 Lady Vikings lead. That's in there for a strike. Is the Lady Trailblazers, they're just not swinging until they get a strike now. Which is kind of was what I was told to do when I was playing baseball many, many moons ago. Swing, it's going to be popped up. And Bailey runs over from first base, and there's two gone. Brings up Jesse Latham. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Strike one. Inside, 1-1. It's high, 2-1.
Let's go, Allie. You got this.
It's going to be over to Ray. Throw over to first. Is in time. That will end the inning. So the Lady Trailblazers make life difficult, but they don't get any runs or any hits. We head to the bottom of the third. 6-0 Lady Vikings on Viking TV.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. With a tick tick here and a tick tick there, here a tick, there a tick, everywhere a tick tick. Old MacDonald.
If old MacDonald had a farm today, he'd have a Coyote tractor on it for sure. Test drive one at your local Coyote dealer.
You're watching Viking TV.
6-0 Lady Vikings here in the bottom of the third inning. Cheyenne Miller comes to the plate. Had a single and scored her last at bat. We are ready to go now. Taking a little more time between innings. We're ready to go now. That's in the dirt, 1-0. And then first strike, 1-1. That's high, 2-1. They're going to call that a strike, 2-2. Low, another full count, 3-2. That's going to be a hit by a pitch. And the runner goes to first. Brings up Charlie Taylor. RBI single, her first at bat. High and away, 1-0. Runner's going to go, and an easy stolen base for Miller, and it's 2-0 back at the plate. Oh, another hit by pitch, and that will put a runner over at first. So we got runners at first and second. And I believe it's Gilkey coming to the plate. It is. 0 for 1. She grounded out to first base. Making sure Taylor's all right at first. Looks like she's okay. Got her in the hip. Foul backing out of play. 0-1. No outs. Runners at first and second here in the bottom of the third. Misses. 1-1. Could be hit back to the pitcher, throw over the third is in time, so they get the force, but runners will still be at first and second. Brings up Rachel Dismute. Struck out her first at bat. That's going to be behind the catcher, and the runners will advance to second and third. And it's a 1-0 count. That's really high, 2-0. High and away, 3-0. Count, only one out in the bottom of the third, runners at second and third. And that's going to be outside for a walk. Good eye by Dismuke. And that'll load the bases for Michaela Dodds, who has walked twice and scored twice. Leadoff hitter, so this will be her third at bat. That's a ball, 1-0. Gonna make her throw a strike. As the leadoff hitter, your job's to get on base no matter what. That's gonna be hit out into left field. It'll get down. One run is gonna score. 2 runs are gonna score. Maybe 3 runs, and it'll be a 3 RBI triple for Michaela Dodds. Makes it 9-0 Lady Vikings. That brings up Delaney Willoughby with the runner at third. That's going to be through the gap between third and short. It'll score another run, so it'll be an RBI single for Willoughby. Makes it 10-0 Lady Vikings. Tessa York to the plate. That's going to be right to second, over to second base, but they only get their lead runner, so there's 2 gone. Brings up Katie Bailey. Walked and scored, and then her last at bat, I bet she had 12 pitches. She fought, just couldn't get out of there. It's going to be another one down the line, and it's foul, 0-1. It's high, 1-1. Misses, 2-1. Three and one. Got underneath that one. It's going to go to center field, and that will end the inning. But the Lady Vikings plate 4 more, and it's 10-0. We head to the 4th on Viking TV.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's see what happens.
So Eddie, that's my blue checking. With free blue checking, you get a debit card, access to our Arvest Go
Wait,
app.
by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
Helpful?
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free blue checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What the? All right. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
Laramie Rains, go Vikes.
Ready? Back here at Carl Albert State College in Poto, as the wind is starting to blow out towards left field now. It's a 10-0 Lady Vikings lead. And it'll be Ashley Early, the left fielder, leading off for the Lady Trailblazers. And Allie Ernie is the pitcher. That's going to be hit and right to Willoughby, and there's one gone. Brings up Callie Dunn, who got hit by a pitch her first at bat. Outside, 1-0. That's going to be hit into short center field. But a nice job by Dodds out there running up on it, and there's two gone. Brings up Tinley Williams. Had a sacrifice bunt, moved Dunn over her first at bat. A little inside, 1-0. It's high. 2-0. Fouling out of play. 2-1's the count now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 10-0 Lady Vikings. Actually, top of the 4th, excuse me. In the dirt. 3-1. Williams hits it down the right field line, but it'll go foul, and we're back to a full count. Down the first base line, out of play, stays a full count. going to be a walk. Brings up Kylie Hodge. She had a fly out her last at bat, but she got up to, I think, 11 pitches. So made them work for it. Misses 1-0. Oh, it's going to get past Willoughby and go into right field. Williams is going to get over to third, so we got runners at first and third with 2 outs. This is what happened the last inning. Dunn, Williams, and Hodge have just been, what's the word I'm looking for? Tough to get out. They've gotten them out, but they have to work for it. Brings up Madison Goodman. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. That's a strike. 10-0 Lady Vikings lead. Not as many doggos out here at the park as there normally is. Of course, it is a Thursday. That's going to be right to Willoughby. Pitch it over to second, and that will end the inning. So the Lady Trailblazers get some base runners, but they don't get any runs. We head to the bottom of the 4th, 10-0 on Viking TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu. There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
This is Viking TV.
We're in the bottom of the 4th inning, 10-0 Lady Vikings lead. Trying to add some insurance runs here. Ryan stays out there as the pitcher, as number 17. Issa Rae comes to the plate. An RBI double and a fly out in this game. Actually, I could have a pitching change for the Lady Trailblazers. As Tinley Williams will now be in the circle. In there for a strike. Shine Miller on deck for the Lady Vikings. Ray's going to hit that one down the third base line, but it's out of play, so it's an 0-2 count just like that. Gonna be a chopper to short. Ray gonna try to leg it out, and she will. Nice job by Issa, and she's on with no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Getting the mercy rule after 5 is 8. They're above that right now, but you want to add some insurance runs if you're the Lady Vikings. That's going to be Miller again between short and third. They get it this time, but it still will be a single, and we got runners at first and second with no outs. Brings up Charlie Taylor. RBI single and hit by a pitch and then scored. That kind of started the rally last inning to get those 4 runs. That's a ball. High and away. That one's down the third base line, and it will get past the third baseman, and it will load the bases with no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Bases loaded, no outs. Shaylee Gilkey's at the plate. She had a single off of fielder's choice and then scored. Outside, 1-1. This Muke on deck. Again, bases loaded, no outs, bottom of the fourth. That's going to be hit deep into center field. It'll get down, so 1 run will score. I think they'll hold it to that. So an RBI single scores Issa Rae, and it's 11-0. Rachel Dismuke coming to the plate. Bases stay loaded with no outs. As it is starting to look rainy over our shoulders here, so hopefully the weather will hold off for another half hour or so. Looks like we're all right. Maybe just some cloudiness. That's going to be a check swing, and it'll be foul out of play off the roof of the complex into somebody's nice vehicle out there, but luckily it hit the bumper. 1-1 count. No outs, bottom of the fourth, bases loaded. 11-0, Lady Vikings lead. That's high, 2-1. That's going to be a chopper to short. They tag the runner, but no, they're going to say they didn't get her. So that'll score a run. That will actually bring Cheyenne Miller across the plate, and it's 12-0. Back to the top of the lineup. Michaela Dodds. She's had 2 walks and scored. Then she had a 3 RBI triple and scored. See if she can clear the bases again here. They're loaded with no outs in the bottom of the fourth. That's going to be behind the catcher, but runner will hold. Taylor wasn't sure where the ball was, so she said, I'll just stay here. That's a strike, 2-1. That's going to be ripped down the line, and it'll be, are they going to call that foul? I thought it went off the first baseman, but I guess it didn't. It'll be 2-2. Oh, they're saying it did, but she was in foul play. Okay, I see what you mean. 2-2. Dodds is going to get that one up into the outfield, and the second baseman comes over, and there's one gone, and she's ready to throw, so everybody will have to stay. And that'll bring up Delaney Willoughby, hit by a pitch, had a double and scored, and had an RBI single. 1 out, bases loaded in the bottom of the fourth. 12-0 Lady Vikings. Outside, 1-0. That's going to be hit right to short, and that'll be a line out, and there's 2 gone. Brings up Tessa York. Had a 2 RBI double and reached on a fielder's choice. The bases are still loaded with 2 outs. That's going to be hit high, but it's going to go foul. It's 0-1. That's going to be down the third base line, but foul. It's 0-2. Misses 1 and 2. Foul again, and we stay at 1 and 2. That's going to be hit a ton in the left field, and it's gone. It's a grand slam home run for Tessa York, and it's 16-0 Lady Vikings. The wind died down. Tessa was aiming that direction, just a little behind, but she got all of it that time and clears the bases. And it is 16-0 as Katie Bailey comes to the plate. Bases are empty, 2 outs. Outside. Two and 0, or 1-1, excuse me. Three knows the count. Swing and a miss, 3-1. Foul tip, full count. Full count. Misses, and it's a walk. Brings up Issa Rae. An RBI double, a single, and scored twice. That's going to be hit a ton. That may get out. Oh, what a grab out there in center field by Williams. And that will end the inning. But 6-run score for the Lady Vikings. It's 16-0. We head to the top of the 5th on Viking TV.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank, local lenders, local decisions.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
You're watching Viking TV. Go Vikes.
All Lady Vikings in this one, 16-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. Number 23, the catcher, Cameron Floyd, will lead off. Allie Ernie still the pitcher out there. It's going to be hit to Ray, over to Bailey, and there's one gone. Brings up Cheyenne Merkel. 0 for 1 with a ground out. In the dirt, 1-0. A little low, 2-0. Two and 0, 1 out, top of the 5th. Lady Trailblazers need a bunch of runs to keep this one going. 9 of them to be exact. It's high, and it'll be a walk. And that'll bring up Sydney Ryan. She started as the pitcher. 0 for 2. Got Trey Hudgens' dog here running amok. 1-0. It's a strike. Now they're going to call it low. It's a 2-0. Misses 3-0. One out, top of the fifth. Runner at first. Lady Vikings need to finish this off. In their first strike. They're not swinging until they throw a strike, and Allie threw one in there. That's going to be hit in the center field, but Dodge is there, and there's two gone. Brings it Jesse Latham, the second baseman, 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. That's in the first strike, 0-1. Misses. Runner's going to advance to second. So 1-1, runner now at second with 2 outs. It's low, 2-1. Going to be hit over to short. Oh, and it's going to be bobbled into the outfield, and we'll have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Brings up number 3, Ashley Early, the left fielder. Foul back and out of play, 0-1. That's going to be hit out to center field, but Dodds will be there. And that will be the final out of the game as the Lady Vikings take care of business, sweep both games, including a 16-0 performance here in game number 2. The weather held off and ended up being a beautiful afternoon. I want to thank everybody here at Carl Albert, Coach Watson, Coach Lords, all the administration for having us down. For Dave and Terry running the cameras and Joe running the producer's role today, I'm Justin Pettit. We'll see you soon on Viking TV.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers. Serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area, Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
Only at your local True Value.
This is Viking TV.